Looking for Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Nano, the #1 coin in the game right now. Nano banging on them to the upside. Let's take a look. Let's get it moving. Ooh. Can't hear myself in the background. Where is that? Where is that? Is that this here? Where are you? Where am I? There it is. I see it. There we go. Gone, baby, gone. Can't have that in the background. I'm loving the new iPad Pro. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I say that all the time, right? But I really think it's great. I absolutely love the iPad Pro. Jen Psaki going to MSNBC. You know she was on her way out. Vulcan Forge, look, it pumped. Came back down. Look, it could be forming something like this. Getting tight here. Vulcan Forge. I'm still in Vulcan Forge, looking beautiful on the 1 hour time frame for a move to the upside. Querdo. Banged on him, came back down, banged on him again. Maybe retesting this level for more QRDO. Also, OPUL hit for gains. OPUL hit for massive gains, 30% out of the cup and handle for OPUL. Banged on him without ever hitting the stop loss. Got close, but we never got tapped. Bang, bang, bang for OPUL. Actually went up even more, all the way up 47% gains for OPUL. So shout out to anyone that jumped on into OPUL. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Tara banged on him as well. It was only a matter of time. Tara for beautiful gains. 39% gains out of Tara. Bang, bang, bang. So Tara just doing damage. Let's get it moving. Look at Tara. Look at that. Cup to handle to the upside. What a beautiful move for Tara. Bang, bang, bang. Right? Beautiful. Shout out to all my lovers of life. Shout out to everybody here on the live getting into crypto. If you're just learning about cryptocurrency, jump on in today. Today we teach you about the new coins that are coming out on KuCoin. We talk about Bitcoin. We teach you why it's important to look at Bitcoin every single day. We look at the Dow futures as well. We look at the Dow. Take a look at everything here. Let's take a look at the show. The elephant in the room, Bitcoin, right? And here we go, 46,100. As Bitcoin is in a precarious, to me, that's a bull pennant. A beautiful bull pennant. Some could say a symmetrical triangle. I'll go with it. Okay, symmetrical triangle. That could break out 50-50. So that's a 50% break to the upside, 50% break to the downside, depending on what we're seeing here for Bitcoin. So that's that would bring us to 50,700 is the measured move above 50K. And you can see we have heavy resistance right here at 47,000 now, and then right here at 48,000, about 48,250 area. So these are the areas we need to battle. However, we have support right now at 45,007, 46,000, and we've been sitting sideways for Bitcoin. Now, one thing I do see, this is a bit of an M. See that? That's an M pattern. M's do break to the downside. However, we popped back up twice now on the side of that M. There's a chance that we ended up not breaking to the downside due to that. So, watching this M closely, do we break down? But the 200-day moving average is holding the price from going down. Pushing up. Now, the 1 hour just pushed up. It didn't get a lot of movement. See, we were down here on the 1 hour. We moved up, but we just didn't get much love. It's kind of whack, you know. Also, the 50-minute move, but we didn't get much movement. So now here, resistance. See, we wicked up, but this is resistance now. So Bitcoin can't get above 46,300 for whatever reason. So resistance. So what do? As a trader, we wait for price action to break through resistance and to retest it, or to break through this top trend line and to retest it. Those are the two things that I'm looking at. We also want to look at the 4 hour time frame. That has a lot of significance on the price action. And right now, it's trying to get a bullish cross. We have a lot of wickage too, a lot of bullish wickage. The wicks to the downside, they basically present the idea that we want to push up. There's a lot of buyers down here that keep buying off of 46,000 over and over again. Let's take a look at the VPVR. Let's take a look at the VPVR, the visible range, the volume profile, visible range. All right. And that's got a beautiful point here where there was a lot of liquidity right there, and there you can see. And also there's some resistance in this area right here. So it makes sense. Once we break above this high volume node here at about 47,161, we are gone, baby, gone. So, and honestly, yeah, there's that big support line in this area here, see? So we could come back down and double bottom here. Not a lot of support where we're at, technically. More liquidity down here at about 44,400, and we have a resistance where we're at about 47,400. So we're battling the zonage. We're battling the zonage right there on the VPVR, all right? So that's Bitcoin. What do I see? Well, Bitcoin sideways again. When Bitcoin goes sideways, it's good for the alts. The more sideways Bitcoin goes, the more the alts will pump and play. So it's about having fun with the altcoins. It's about knowing when to dabble with the alts, okay? Most people want to play, you want to know where to be at certain situations in crypto. When Bitcoin's sideways, you want to be in the altcoins. That's just how it is. Not financial advice. This is just a general rule of thumb for cryptocurrency. However, it takes a few years to be in crypto to even understand these concepts. Most people don't get them, don't understand them at all. It took me years to figure it out. Morning, all lifers. Smash that like button. How you feeling today, lifer? Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Yeah. Slap that on that mug and t-shirt. Shout out to Gina Bombina in the game. Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Shout out to Crypto Greg. We love you, Crypto Greg. I won't do it ever again. But we love you, brother. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Shout out to all the Gregs out here, actually. We got a bunch of Gregs. Greg Novak, Greg Vincent. Shout out to all the beautiful Gregs in the world. We love each and every one of you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. No matter who you are, if you're a Greg, we love you, Greg. We love you. Got places to be today. I'll see y'all tomorrow. No. You get your booty back in that chair. And you get those super chats coming and pumping. Nobody gave you the day off. You didn't call in. You know what I'm saying? You didn't write me an email. Nobody gave you the day off. Get your butt back in there. And you get those super chats pumping. Made 20K this week in alts. D.D.D, my man. It's pretty sweet, dude. That's pretty sweet. All the Gregs out there in the world. Shout out to my Lions Mane. Shout out to all my people on that Lions Mane. We're going to have that lemon water. We're going to have that vitamin D. Big Jim 11, my man. Order chain banging on him to the upside. My alerts working on Discord except the Lifer alert channel. No alerts there since April 1st. We haven't set it up yet, my friend. We haven't set it up, Crypto Cash. You people are so antsy. You just can't take it. You're like, I need it all. I need it all right now. Labs, get that honey. Shout out to Sonic One asking about Labs. Let's have that honey, baby. So much easier when it's right at the top. And shout out to Be Well Honey out of 54 Manquan Street, Pembroke, Mass. Every single day and every single night. When I wake up and before I go to bed, I have my Be Well Honey. Be well. Have honey every single day. You'll feel amazing. You'll feel amazing. Bang, bang, bang. Lifer gang. Shout out to everybody here on the live. 281 people on the live stream. 157 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Vitamin D. Wouldn't mind some right about now. And then I got my vitamin D spray right here. Yep. Mary's the vegan vitamin D spray. And we're going to take on this, whatever is going on, and bang it. This is raw honey, dude. Raw honey is better. This guy's. Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. That is raw honey, dude. That's like pure raw honey. Like, it says local raw honey on it right there. Trust me, man. My family people I know, my family makes honey. Because Crypto Muse is my family, and he makes honey. Don't tell me about honey. The stream brought you to by Bee Pollen. Yes. 175 lifers watching from around the world. No. 175 lifers liking. 289 lifer likes. The other way around. But it's all good. It's all good. Hope your Monday is great, lifer. Thanks for being with us. Shout out to Dustin Hall. Shout out to Gina Bombita. My vitamin D doesn't come in a spray, but it can. Yeah. Block looking hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. I bought Charlie Lee's bags. I'm so sorry you did that. So shall the knowledge of wisdom be unto thy soul, when thou hast found it, and there shall be reward, and thy expectation shall not be cut off. Thank you for blessing. Vitamin D, warm water, and honey is the best medicine, my man. Shout out to Saeed Jijan. Yep, I'm going to be ready to go. Worldwide, Ireland, my man. Shout out to all my Irish brothers in Ireland. Sláinte. Warm lime water, my man. Thanks for your PYR trade. It played out well. Bang, bang, bang. Let's take a look at Vulcan Forge. Vulcan Forge. So far, didn't play out well for me. Played out well for you. I got in here at the bottom of the pattern. Didn't play out well for me. You know. GM for Columbia bros and sisters. Thank you. Shout out to everybody in Columbia. Appreciate each and every one of you. 195 likes. We'll get that likes to 500, baby. Let's get those likes to 500. We'll have to cross 300 people. See what happens when you guys get the likes going. You get this blue line moving, and you start crushing resistance. Bang, 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 bang. Help me crush the resistance. Let's get to 400 people on the live. 500 likes. Let's get it. We do it all the time. Let's get it. So Bitcoin. Right now it's going sideways in a bull pennant. And the 1 hour it says that it still has room to go. The 4 hour is trying to do a positive flip for us. So right now things are okay. Things are okay. Nothing really to truly worry about. Worst case scenario right now is that we the worst case scenario is that out of nowhere we get a nasty red candle. Someone goes, we're dumping, and out of nowhere we're looking at an alt, and then boom, and we dump to here. Once we get to there, we'll reassess the situation, and we'll go from there. All right? Unless we break this level, that's not going to happen. So as long as we stay above 45,900, 46,000, we have nothing to worry about. AP13, 4 hour cup and handle forming a W. What say you, sir, lifer? What say you? What say you? My guy Sam is always giving out the sauce. Appreciate you, my guy. Anytime, Swells, my man. Been speaking about Aura Chain since the low of $4. Yep. Come on, lifers. Let's get those likes and viewers to the same level. Saeed Jishan, my man. Thank you for saying that. Labs, AP13 on the 4 hour cup and handle. Let's take a look at Labs in AP13. Thanks for your insight. Can you check Cardano, Kimberly? The fact that you started and asked with a compliment, you're smart. See what Kimberly just did? Thanks for your insight. Can you check Cardano? She started her ask with complimenting me. What a smart girl. This girl is going to go very far in life. She has the power of persuasion. She knows exactly how to make her language work for her. Very interesting to see that. It's subtle, but subtle things will get you a very, very far way because most people don't notice the subtle things. And the people that are very successful notice everything, and they use the little tiny details to get ahead. It's the tiny details because most people don't see them. Most people don't see them. Can you talk about how you see May will go? Sell and walk away. Sell in May and walk away. That used to be the old saying, right? Buy in October and sell in May. However, that was the case last move. This move, I don't know. I believe we're seeing a resurgence in the cycle. It's all about the cycle. Crypto's a little different than that. Got to keep your eyes wide. Scotty Swing, my man. Every single time, Scotty. Every single time. Man, girls are smart. My girls are smart. Love this stream. Shout out to Rodney Robinson, the real dad bod in the house. I'm not saying that's occurring. I'm saying that's the worst case scenario, and then we're going to reassess. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's erase that. Let's project it like this. That's our projection, baby. That's what we want. We want to move to the upside. That's, what we suggest will happen. However, that 1 hour, wish it had made a little more of a move as it moved up. Now the 15-minute is bearish on me. Yikes. Let's just hope it makes a higher low here and moves out of here. We're tight. We're tight. So we could see a drop here. All eyes on this 15-minute. This level needs to hold. Bulls need to hold 45,700 to remain bullish for the afternoon. Not in general, but to remain bullish for the afternoon. And what level is that? Bulls need to hold 45,700. Yeah, to remain bullish, keep it moving, and not let those bears break the pattern and bring us back to the downside, Yeah, Bulls need to hold 45,700. Recreate this chart for yourself. This will kind of give you what's happening. We're the first ones to nail this We're probably the first ones to find the real pattern. One of the first channels. I watch a lot of other channels here and there. Actually, I don't. I used to. I know them now because I used to watch them. Now I don't have any time. My time is to my lifers and to my family, and that's about it. I don't really time for anything else. No time for nonsense when you're grinding. No time for nonsense when you're grinding, baby. Okay, let's take a look at the super chats. Labs, AP13, and Cardano. A little bit of Cardano. ADA. OPUL, just beautiful move for OPUL. Couldn't believe what it did. Actually, OPUL may be grinding for more here as it's bouncing. Look at this OPUL. Look at this. OPUL showing signs of liveliness. Liveliness, I guess, would be the proper nomenclature there. OPUL banging on him. Wow, I wouldn't be surprised if OPUL did it again up to 113. OPUL on the radar. Interesting. Kono just keeps banging on him, but it wasn't like yesterday. Kono keeps banging on him, but not like yesterday. Kono was the hot one. Look at OPUL back in the game. My baby OPUL already moving again. Remember Chronicle? Chronicle may make a move here. Look at this. Touching the 21. Beautiful little flag on the 15. It's all about that 4 hour and that 1 hour, though. Yeah, a little overbought there. Chronicle had fun last night. Yeah, that was the move right here. Look. If you had played this guy here, Chronicle, bang, bang, bang to the upside. I like Route right now. Route looking nice. Route already had a bit of a move here. It pumped up. It did pump up. Look, it broke out. Now it's retesting this top trend line. If Route retests, look for Route to retest on the 15, and by golly me, oh my. 1 hour's ready to go for Route. I wouldn't be surprised to see Route make a bit of a move here to the upside. Watching Route closely. ORAI banging on them. We talked about ORAI going up 25% gains, and there it is. Bang, bang, bang. No stop loss. Cup and handy outside of the falling wedge. The bigger cup and handle here, right here. Look at the bigger cup with the handle. Sammy cup and handy to the upside. How many cup and handies can this guy draw? He's out of his mind. He drew 17 cup and handles on March 17th. He drew 18 on March 18th. He drew 20 on the 21st. Wait, what happened to the extra one? Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So ORAI bangs on him. The last 2 hours nailed it too as well. And look, wasn't that another emerging cup and handle? I call it a shallow emerging cup and handle because there's your cup. There is your handle. Ooh, this actually looks nice. My hand slipped on this, but look what happened there. Now it's flagging for more. I just fell onto this coin, never even heard about it, but look at that. Would you look at that? It's the 15-minute low. It could fly. Interesting. Watch it closely. Some more sideways action. Let's get back to ORAI. So look at ORAI. That's a cup and handle as well. Once you assume this position, once you start understanding these ideas, you take wick to the wick. That's going to be your measured move. Bang. Look at that. So there's your cup and handle to the upside, but we gave you this initial one here for ORAI. Up 25% gains for ORAI. Just doing them. Not sure if we posted on Telegram. We'll take a look here on the Telegram first. Wow. Shout out to anyone that made this Discord come alive, man. The Discord is popping and locking. And you can even buy your, you can pay for your subscription inside of the Discord with the Me6 app and the bot. So much better because I only have to pay 3% payment services. Crazy that you have to pay 3% just to get paid. In America, you have to give some type of payment service 3% just to get paid. It's absolutely absurd. It's craziness. ORAI. So many different ideas here for ORAI. And JD Hughes just put out ORAI as well on the second. Bang, bang, bang. ORAI. Nice move for ORAI. And I found ORAI by going over token metrics. They gave it to me. And then I just keep moving with it. REIT, possible move last night. It did that. It did bust out. Interesting. Tara is flagging now. Hold up. Tara is making a bit of a flag here. When you see this, That is telling you something. That's telling you people keep wanting to buy down here. They don't want, the bears can't seem to push the price down. Terra. That's a beautiful flag to the upside on the 1 hour. Highly likely this gets a move. I'm liking Terra right now. I mean, look at it. It's about to break out as we speak. I like to get it here at the bottom. It already made a bit of a move. Let's look at the 15 minute. 15 minutes getting high, but it could bust out and then come down for the retest. Terra on my radar. I like what I'm looking for Terra. And there's support and resistance line. There's another one. There's another one. Just a local move here. Nothing crazy. 29% gains out of Terra, though, for a 9% stop loss. Not too shabby for Terra. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say you should be taken as financial advice. You're going to want to rechart this out yourself. Touching the 21-day moving average, MACD has a lack of bearish momentum about to turn on us. We're also in a bit of a flag here on the RSI. So if you can put the RSI on a flag, that's also healthy. And you're pushing up on the stochastics. Terra. Bigger time frames just in case. And, you know, you could be getting a flip here on the 4 hour. 4 hours showing signs of life so far. This would be a quick scalp, nothing more, nothing less for Terra. Might have an issue even here at that resistance point. And again, it could go down to 0 in 1 second. Nothing is guaranteed. I'm just going on the probability of the stochastics RSI, but nothing's guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed at all. At all. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Terra, man. Terra. Quick 1 hour scalp on the Terra time frame there. Bang, bang, bang. Let's take a look at the entire world market. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones. Total 2. Let's see what's happening around us. Okay, so the Dow. We talked about the Dow hopefully breaking out of this and not breaking this resistance. Look, resistance, resistance, resistance became new support. We broke that. We definitely broke that. We formed this wedge now. Kind of like, see, like that. We did but bounce there, a bit of a double bottom now, and we pushed up. But we're at resistance yet again for the Dow Jones. So the Dow can't seem to get above this resistance right here at about 34,800. All right, 34,800. And right now we're sitting at 34,772 for the Dow Jones Industrial. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. Daily pushing down, and we talked about this happening, touching the 21-day moving average. And look, it's really just a cup and handle. So we had this rising wedge. You know, we went over this shoulder, head and his shoulder, tried to break down on the wick, got back into the rising wedge, or this falling wedge here. Broke out of the falling wedge to the upside. Made a nice move, got above 34,000, 35,000 even. Got rejected here by 35,500, 400 area. Came back down. Okay. Kind of want to just do a fresh look here. Could be, you know what's interesting? Look at this. Shoulder. Head, are we making a right shoulder here for a move on the Dow to the upside? This is something that's possible. Do we end up making something like this? The Dow end up breaking out of this. I've seen Matic do this. I've seen a lot of coins do this exact. I've seen this exact shape many, many times. It's like a hanging pennant with the inverted inside. That's what I'm looking at for the Dow. And the daily will reset on a right shoulder and will fly to the upside. What I'm looking at for the Dow here, daily will fly and then bam, breakout. I'm bullish on the Dow. Why? Because that weekly, I have it in the back of my sleeve, but look at the weekly there. Pushed up nicely. We got to get above this resistance though. So the Dow's got to make its move, and we got to break above this high, 36,800, right? To remain bullish. Really, we're struggling right now. What we don't want is we don't want what's called a bearish retest of this rising wedge, where we try to get in and then we get rejected. That's something that could be happening. We'll take a look at the dollar index too. The dollar index, DXY, the dollar bill, yo. Weekly, instead of dumping, started to point up. Says it has a little bit more room left, but at the end of the day, daily is moving out of this wedge though. Look at that. That's a beautiful wedge to the upside. You can't hate on that. That's textbook TA. Says the dollar does want to pump. That's not good for Bitcoin. The dollar pumps 9 out of 10 times. Bitcoin struggles. Bitcoin's also high on the daily time frame. Something to watch out for there. We've been watching that flag for a while now. Definitely something to look out for. However, right now on the 4-hour time frame, we're overbought. And this says we could come down. So it says at least Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we should get a movement here to the downside for the dollar. And not until maybe Thursday should we begin to see some pain. So total market cap for all of cryptocurrency. And we said, I hope we stay in this flag. And we built a flag here. Let's take a look at what's happening now. Let's get rid of all my funky, crazy lines. They look absurd. They look like the lines of a madman, right? Like Pablo Picasso, Vincent Van Gogh on the charts over here. Shout out to everybody here. Look at shoulder, head, and shoulder for sure on the 4-hour time frame, and you're getting oversold. I mean, that's a textbook inverted, complex inverted head and shoulder, right? I mean, like easy peasy. What you could say is something like this is possible. Something like this. And I like this mellow music on a Monday morning. If you're at work, let me know. If you're at work right now and you got a whack boss, put a 1 in the comment section if your boss is the worst and you want to throw an apple pie right in his face. Let me know. And I don't condone violence. I'm just making a joke. But if your boss is absolutely the worst, let me know. Let me know. If you're at work right now and you want to show your boss the crypto lifer just so I can say he's whack, let me know. Or she's whack. And maybe you have the nicest boss in the world. Let's be positive. Maybe you have the nicest boss in the world. And I hope you do. I had some pretty good bosses. I had some pretty bad bosses. I'm my own whack boss, making myself work every day. Shout out to Calderoncer, man. I love it that you're your own boss, man. You're the man, dude. Alex came in, got his free MTA, and left us. You're so funny, Craig. Elon Musk is buying Twitter. He is now the largest shareholder and continuing to buy. I got 6 interviews in. And not the 6th I knew after the jerk I needed to tank the interview. I don't get it. I'm not feeling well, though. So should definitely check out MARVIN. Very high potential to be a nice market cap meme coin. Been in since early. MARVIN. All right, we'll take a look at MARVIN. Like Marvin the Martian or something, you know. I'm the boss of the Strazella family. Shout out to Nino Strazella. It's pretty cool, man. Make myself work harder every single day. Aviv Grin. I'm a strict boss also. I love it. My boss is not bad, but I still throw the apple pie in his face. Hey, why not? Should definitely check out MARVIN. I love it. I love it. Fun fact. I'm the boss. I like that. 69, my own boss already. Celebrating with the Lifer Gang. Shout out to Conswork. Happy birthday, my man. Is that what it is? Is it your birthday, Conswork? Not sure. Elon's MARVIN. You're funny. Elon's MARVIN. New coin on the radar, everybody. New coin on the radar. All right, and you go to BSC Scan and grab out that contract address. We're just going to take a look at the chart. Again, high risk, high reward, 20 minutes, which had a faster buy time there on that bottom. Seeing how much happens on the back end of the scan. What is the scan? The scan's where all the magic happens here when you're trading. 256 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? We got 100 people not hitting that like button. Hey, I know you just forgot. That's all. It's not malicious. You're just sitting there and you forgot. It happened all the time. I watch it all the time and I forget to hit the like button. Hit that like button for me. I'd really, really appreciate it. If you're jogging on your phone, jog in place for a split second, hit that like button, right? If you are working at a restaurant, run to the side of the bathroom right there, hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it. If you're doing what you got to do and you're loving the lifer, hit that like button, please. Thank you so much for the love. Much respect to you and yours. Okay. Bitcoin now being crushed by 46K and the 1 hour getting low. We could see some bearish times if we're not getting enough push up here on this Monday morning. Lack of bearish momentum, bullish momentum here. Let's take a look at Labs, the first super chat here. Labs. And Labs is looking beautiful, but it dumped out of the pattern. Look at that's a dump for sure. Take a look at the 7-minute here. Oof. Slight bullish divergence, but I don't know. Now, we had Labs at hello already. Let's take a look at the 3-day and the daily bigger time frames for Labs. Okay. Yeah, and when falling wedges break down, they break down nasty. And that's why you always use a stop loss. This may just hit the stop loss. You never know. Not every single trade goes perfectly. If every trade I put out went perfectly, I would be a liar, right? I've never met someone that wins every single trade. We could extend this and just say, okay, we're just getting extended here. Labs is getting oversold. Ready to go on that daily, though. It really is. I mean, if it gets any lower here, possibly to 3.5, Labs, we ran this run up. It was a beautiful run up. Now it's coming back down to retest. This is what you're going to see. Nothing goes up forever. They go up, they come back down. 3-day for Labs is on the high side, too. Look at that. That may have to kind of do a bit of a rounded turn there. Let's look at the 4-hour. The 4-hour trying to curve on you, but still has some signs of downside. Not perfect. And the 1-hour wants to rip. 1 hour suggests that you're going to move here. Slight divergence. Not a lot, though. Not a lot of bullish. It's like C barely, you know. Got to see Labs get above this. It's at like this resistance point right here. It's got to get above that and then break out of this top trend line. I think there's better out there. You may want to leave Labs alone for a couple days before. Make sure it gets above one of these resistance points. Then when it shows signs of life, may jump back into it. For me personally. Maybe something you got to cut off. You never know. Not a financial advisor. Do whatever makes you happy. You got to do what makes you feel right. Actually, not what makes you feel. I do whatever the charts tell me to do. Interesting. We could do something like this. I feel like it broke out API 3. Doing damage. Look, it's in a giant cup and handle, as my man suggested. I believe someone said cup and handle. Sammy cup and handle to the upside. AP13 or API 3. Definitely a bit of a cup and handle here. Let's take a look at this. Channeling the energy, channeling the vibration, keeping the momentum forward and keeping the momentum going, baby, every single day here on the live. You got to use the momentum from yesterday and beam yourself up into today, and you carry it over. It's like a torch, lighting 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 a torch. I hope I can light your torch and get your fire started, baby. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. So 742 is the target for AP13. You want to take a look at the daily and the 3-day chart. Not much there going for you. Let's take a look at the 12-hour chart. Wants to push up on you. Wants to push up and make bacon on the beach. API3. I did say bacon on the beach. If you spit out your coffee, I hope I made you laugh. Definitely. A little bit of a breakout and a retest possibly already occurring here too. Let's look at a smaller time frame. 7-minute will show you what we're talking about. And wow, look at this 7-minute. 7-minute. And I'm seeing this funky M a lot of places too. Pretty ugly little M action. See that? Kind of broke out. We could try to say it's still in there. Watching this funky pattern. Trying to make more of a descending triangle than it is. But API 3, let's see it break out of this triangle. If it does, that's going to lead light to the next bigger move. 1 hour does want to fly on you, and it's looking nice in this bigger fat. That's a fat flag for sure. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder there as well. Inverted head and shoulder kind of hidden inside. API 3 to the upside. Thank you so much for the super chats. Much love to you and yours. Let's take a look at Cardano. Cardano USD.D, USD pair here on Coinbase. Yes, I said Coinbase. 122 here for Cardano. Let's take a look. Inverted head and shoulder idea that it could possibly be making. Could make a shallow right shoulder up here on the right side too as well. Let's get rid of that, kind of blinding me from what I'm looking at. We had this horrible falling wedge that just kept. We finally bottomed at about 74. Could not believe that. Huge. That's our previous support there. So that should be heavy resistance. We broke through it at a bean, thank God. And then we formed this flag. The daily actually, see how it's flatlining, could be pushing up here. The daily showing some signs of life. So let me square this away. Possible breakout on the daily from this ascending triangle. See that? That's a clean breakout on the daily time frame. We take a look at the 4 hour. We're at overbought though. We're overbought. We broke out, but we're getting overbought. So possible shoulder, head, and a right shoulder, but we got negated once we pumped up. We're at exact resistance here. You know, it would actually kind of behoove me to move this like this and just say, you know, we're at resistance. Looks like we're coming back down to the bottom of this pattern at the very least. Somewhere right here, unless we break out and retest. This is what we're looking at. 2 ideas for Cardano. I hold Cardano long term, got in it at 2 cents and 8 cents, and I've been holding it ever since. So I just will keep holding my Cardano. There's really no reason not to hold it. And so that's what I'm doing with my Cardano. Yeah, nothing crazy over here, you know, just sitting on my Cardani. You know, 163 is the target. If it can break out of this, it does have a nice long pole that could make a move. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is kind of flipping on you, but again, remember how you're high on the bigger time frames. But the 1 hour suggests you might get above resistance at least, but just not a lot of fireworks for Cardano. I'm not like super excited about it. It's not like, oh my gosh, geo my, you know. Let's take a look at total market cap of all of cryptocurrency. That's sitting at about $2 trillion and sitting inside this tight pattern. I'd like to see it break on out, show inverted head and shoulder and low on the 1 hour. Also getting lower on the 4 hour, looking more bullish than Bitcoin really, telling me that total 3 may look pretty bullish too as well. That does have a big target. Let's take a look at the length of the pole here. Bang to bang. That breaks out. I mean, that's going to be insanity for the total market cap. And we're going to rip to 2.68 trillions of dollars. That would be absolutely amazing if we went up there for trillions and trillions of dollars. Bang, bang, bang. Total. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on it. Did you see what happens when you smash the like on your birthday cons? Unbelievable. Let's get the life up to the watchers. 350 people on the live stream. 300 likes. 374 concurrent viewers. Banging on them. Banging on them. I'm loving it. 1,100 views already. 10 minutes and 58 seconds of cumulated watch time. $30 in super chats. You people are unreal. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. ASTRA, GRT, exit on ORAI, and GLMR. MARVIN Inu, not that one. Currently sat around 23 million cap. Have Bitmart listing. PTOK market and NFTs coming this month. They also have the marketer from Floki and many links. Interesting. Floki did well, so I could see how it could get up there. 8 to $8 before the end of the year. That would be awesome. If we went to $8 before the end of the year, I would be sitting on $240,000. Oh, that would be awesome. I always need to hit that like button reminder. My bad. Anytime, man. It happens. I get it. It happens. It happens. Looking for a new 9 to 5. Sam, I pushed the like button, dude. Shout out to Joshua Carrero, my man. SLP Smooth Love Potion, baby, in the game. Let's take a look at Astra, GRT, exit on Aura Chain, and GLMR. So here's the total market cap, and let's look at the total 3. Total 3. The market cap of all of cryptocurrency, excluding Ethereum and Bitcoin, and everything's in the shoulder, head, and shoulder. Everything's in an inverted. Everything. Like, you name it, it's inside of these inverted head and shoulders. However, a little more aggressive of a triangle here. It's a flatter triangle on total. The alts are just, you know, see, the alts are more aggressive right now. You can feel it. They want to push. There would be a break up to the upside here to about 872. 872 for total 3. Okay? All right. All right. All right. So that's basically the show in a nutshell. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. We suggested it would break to the downside, and it did. Look, we had this at hello. Look at that. How do we know? Well, we had drawn this as a bear flag. If you remember this, we had drawn this as our move, and we said, can we break down? Absolutely beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Then I have this chain here as an even bigger one. Let's take a look at it here on the daily. And I'm suggesting this breaks down. See this? If this makes a descending type of triangle, a bear flag, and then drops out of the bear flag, we're going to have alt season like you wouldn't believe. The weekly suggests that we will have it. Look at it. The weekly does not show like we're going to bounce. Weekly showing a boom, down, down. I want to see us break this and really come down. This is showing signs of life for alt season. Nothing guaranteed, but it's showing signs of life for alt season. Right here, baby. Right here. Also, a bit of a bull pennant sitting on the RSI. Look at that. RSI wants to boom out of that to the upside. Now, you don't want it to boom to the upside, but funny. Sometimes I will put the RSI. I'd like to see that dump first. It is showing some signs of bullish divergence, though. Interesting. You do have to look at that. But stochastics RSI, come on, baby. Keep coming down. Do not make a right shoulder there. Keep coming down. Bitcoin dominance. Then you have US Tether dominance. How many people want to jump on into Tether? How many people want to dump on Tether? And Tether on the weekly pointed down, 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 down. I would have liked way more pain. Only 2 weeks of pain. I would have liked like a real dumpage. It's already kind of getting low again. Like it's found a bottom. Maybe it makes a right shoulder though. Shoulder, head, right shoulder, and still continues to dump. You know, look at the bigger time frame, like the 3-day for US Tether dominance. And that broke out of the pattern. I want to see a bearish retest and a dump down. That's what we're looking at. So it's going to bounce back up and dump back down. That's what I want. DEFIPERP is all of DeFi, down 5% today. People taking a little bit of a hit on the alts. See, they got rejected there at about 940, 935, 9354, you know. However, it's a clean breakout. As long as we stay above 7874 here on this DeFi chart. And this is all of DeFi. This is like Aave, Sushi, all the biggest DeFi movers together. Anchor, Luna, you know. Let's get back into KuCoin Gems, baby. KuCoin Gems with the place to be. Where the money's at. Where the money's flowing. Let's see where the hot coins. And look at OPUL just continue to bang on them. Like, funny, we talked about OPUL. First thing I talked about at the beginning of the show. And OPUL just, like, showing love. Look at that. OPUL breaking out, continuing to go up. It was already kind of breaking out from the beginning. I'm not trying to take credit, but you know what I'm saying. And look at Route banging on them. We talked about Route. Route did bang on them. Now it's doing a bullish retest. I want to see the 7-minute low and scooping. Let's get a scoop. Yeah, we're getting a 7-minute low and scooping. That could be the move here. I know this is crazy, but check this out. I'm just being creative. I'm not guaranteeing it. But this resembles a Sabby Cup and Heady. Let's see if this plays out. These are just experiments. Every day it's an experiment here. A cup and handle here. Look at that. And that could make a nice move to the upside. Route banging on them and go all the way up to 559. Route. Something I would really like to see. Bang, bang, bang. Also, Route, look. Smaller was an ascending triangle. It's doing a bullish retest right now of this. I'm telling you, if that bullish retest can hold, Route is going to do damage. Already made a bit of a move earlier today from initial ideas. Route. Not up huge, but what did it do on the scalp? Like if you had scalped it, about 6%. Not bad from initial on the morning, you know. I want to see that I don't want to see it break this. I want to see the bullish retest at 494. Gets above $5, that psychological support, it can boom. Measured move for Route is all the way up here at about 691. Route on the radar. And lossless. Talked about it being in this flag, and lossless just kept going. Nothing could stop lossless. And you know what? This thing may continue. Look and see what the 1 hour is doing here. Look at this. It kind of did this. It broke out, broke back into the flag. It's now back in the flag again. I wouldn't be surprised if lossless did some numbers here. As Bitcoin stays sideways, these alts are going to fly. Look at ORAI did damage. Bang, bang, bang in the last 2 hours. And we just found this thing. This thing may move. CAS, I don't know anything about it. It broke out. Now it's flagging. A flag after it breaks out of a bigger triangle is a very good sign of bullishness. Okay? Very good sign of bullishness. Something you want to look for when trading. TRIAS is on my radar. We banged on TRIAS for 74% gains. It now seems to be holding the level again. JSMY. Finally kind of bottomed here. Trying to round that bottom for JSMY. Pointing to the upside. Could that be the final low for JSMY right there at 2070? Was it? Is it at? Or 2870? Yeah. Cambria likes to fly. Remember the last time it popped? It hasn't popped now. Look, every 4 hour we've gotten love on it. Boom, boom, little boom. And it's trying to do it one more time. And let's take a look at this. This is now a bigger move here. See? This thing is showing signs of life in a bigger way. To me, those are fake outs that broke back into the pattern. So we can negate them and break it right back in. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing did numbers yet again. It just tends to pump. I don't know if there's a group that likes to pump it. I don't know what goes on. I don't own any of this thing, but it looks hot. It looks hot. Even right here, just this idea right here is looking nice. Okay? For a move. KAT, Cambria. All right? Cambria. Doesn't match the ticker at all for whatever reason. It has the pump to resistance. It might just stop there or there. You never know. There's no guarantees you hit the measured move. I just want everyone to know that if you're a beginner, it's just that's the happy place. That's where you'd like to get. But there's no guarantees you're going to hit that measured move. It's not like, oh, you know, we hit it every time. It's like, I like to also sell a little bit before it just to be, just to be careful about it, 15 for 87, not too shabby, though. That's a huge risk-reward ratio. Look at the 4 hour. I mean, the 4 hour wants to fly on you. 1 hour's not in your favor. I'd put an alert here for the 1 hour to cool off. Could still pump on the 1 hour, but, it's not my cup of tea. And that's why I put alerts on the stochastics RSI, and I'll come back to this. Ferrum's been on my radar as well, the Ferrum network, and I think it's only a matter of time it breaks on out. Look, it's got a shoulder, head and shoulder. It's about to break this neckline. This thing's big. So right off the bat, you got the inverted head and shoulder. And then look at this that's forming now that I just took a gander on. It's getting super tight in this pattern. I'd be watching Ferrum for a move to the upside in this afternoon. Yeah, highly likely Ferrum gets a move based on the 1 hour, based on the tightness, based on the bigger structure. Also, semi-cup and ante to the upside. It's a bit of a cup and handle, is it not? Look at your cup. There's your handle. Handles can be pennants, or you could have said this was the handle and it's actually been breaking out with higher lows, right? Bit of a tiny cup and handle inside of the cup and handle right here as well. See this? Tiny cup and handle inside, ready to rock. So bang, bang, bang from Ferrum Network. I like what I'm seeing here. To 11 cents is the measured move for Ferrum. Don't be shy. Get your charts going. Get a chart in there. Chart this up. You got to learn how to chart. If you're not charting, if you can't chart it, you can't trade it. Number one rule in the group, if you can't chart it, you can't trade it. Where's your chart? My number one question, I'm always asking people, where is your chart? Is this going to do this? Is that going to do that? Where is your chart? That's the question. I always ask everybody in the group, where's your chart at? I don't want to hear about what you think. I don't want to hear about what you know. I don't want to hear about where you think price is going, what you believe, what you feel. Where is your chart? Show me the chart, baby. Show me the chart so we can talk. You need to meet me halfway. Show me the chart. And we can meet halfway, baby. We can meet halfway. Shout out to everybody here on the Discord. Shout out to anyone jumping on in. If you want to join the Discord, I'm going to post a link right now. I got to get the right stuff going on. Hold on 1 second here. Where's my Discord over here? I am under the weather today. You wouldn't tell. My under the weather is like, but I'm not feeling too good. You can see my nose is definitely stuffed up. I sound like Crypto Jeb. It's funny. I don't watch Crypto Jeb a lot, but when I go to do my channel, he's always on at the beginning. And I see him there. And, he's had a cold for literally like a month and a half now. Because whenever I start my channel, he starts and he's like, hey, everybody. And he's been nasally literally for literally for over a month. He's been nasally. I don't know what goes on where he's at. But he's been battling a sinus issue for literally like over a month. Because I remember just clicking on his channel a month ago and he was nasally. And today I clicked on his channel. He was nasally again. Crypto Jeb, man. We sound like nasal brothers, dude. That's what happens, I guess. Just keep pounding that water down. Just keep pounding that lemon water down. That's what I do when I'm not feeling well. I do it all the time anyway. Strange for me not to feel well. It should never happen. But Ferrum looks nice for a move here. Yeah, 1 hour and the 4 hour in our favor. Ferrum looking sweet. Ferrum on my radar. Might have two R's too. I believe it does. I think I have a typo in there. Wow, I am feeling horrible. That's how I know. Like, I get real spacey out of nowhere, and I'm just like, oh, man. My chest and my nose, my head, craziness. Forget about it. No one wants to hear me whine. Let's take a look at Terra Virtual Collect. I love this project. I was behind it when it first came out. I like the beat. I like the guy who started it. I liked everything about it. It was hot. And you can see it just keeps kind of going up. Like, it's been going up now. I believe it bottomed. I'm calling a bottom for Terra right there. You know, and once it broke above this and it showed that it retested, I mean, that's a beautiful sign. It is overbought, but it can come back down and do a bounce off any one of these regions, right? I'd like to see it get above this resistance, really. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is looking good for a possible move here. Just a 1 hour scalp for Terra Virtual. 1 hour scalp. 1 hour scalp for Terra Virtual Collect is on my radar here. Is on my radar. All right. Look at that. It's tight. This thing could pop anytime now. ASTRA, GRT, exit on ORAI in GLMR. ORAChain. Where would I get out on ORAChain? Again, not financial advice, just seeing where the charts would convey a good exit based on any idea. Well, you know, when the 1 hour gets this overbought and turns, that's a perfect time to snatch out. So, like, that wick would have been your exit point. 4 hours, well, yeah, I mean, you're getting high. It could push up a little more. Anything could happen. But you got that wick sell-off there. You're getting overbought on big time frames. 15-minute could try to reset on you, though. Interesting. I mean, right now you're retesting support. So the trade could stay valid if it doesn't break this region here. Honestly, you could end up pushing up for more. I definitely would have sold the top with the 15-minute. When the 15-minute gets above and starts to curve, that's when I get out. Specifically when you get far away from the 21-day moving average on any asset in the world. I don't care if it's the Dow Jones, Tesla, you name it. Any asset in the world. Once you're far away from the 21, look, we pump. Look how far we got away from the 21-day moving average. Let me use the replay button to kind of school you here. Every time you get far away from the 21, you're going to snap back to it. So check it out. Here, we pumped up. Sorry, I moved that accidentally. Here we pumped up nicely. We snap back. Here we pumped up nicely. We snap back. Let me play this and let me show you what it is. So we pump up. We're going to come back. And then when we pump low, we're going to pump back. So see that move right there? We pump. You're going to snap back. So right here, even when I saw this, I'd be like, oh, everybody, we're going to probably have to come back to the 21. And the 21 is going to interact with price action, right? And you would sell there. See, and look, you came back to the 21. And that was a perfect sell right there because you were high away from the 21. Same thing, that was a perfect sell there, high away from the 21. And you were over the dotted line on the stochastics. Pretty simple. If you just sell above the dotted line on the stochastics whenever you're away from the dotted line, you may not get the top or the bottom exactly, but you're going to be getting chunks every single time. So that's why I use the 21-day moving average as my catalyst for exit and entry. It's a beautiful thing. Join my trading group if you want to learn this awesome stuff. Jump on it. I teach every day. I have videos coming out. I'm always teaching, always putting out a tutorial, always just giving you an extra bit of information that can help you along your way. Anything I can do to help you change your life, quit your 9-to-5 and do whatever you can do. Or maybe you love your 9-to-5. Just make extra money, help everyone else, live your dreams. Whatever it is, I can help you do. Stay positive. Some people going through a death in the family and said I've been helping them stay positive. Whatever it is I can do to help you, let me do it. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Shout out to you and yours for being a part of the live. Live looks great. I'm watching it here on the iPad Pro. Loving the iPad Pro. It's absolutely beautiful. So we went over JSMY. Let's take a look at all the chats here. ASTRA. The ASTRA. And that's ASTR. ASTR. No, Astra's different. I knew about Astra. Hold up. Let's make sure we get the right stuff here. It's not AstraZeneca. Steppen just keeps doing its thing. Stargate Finance has been on the radar. One Earth has been doing its thing. We'll take a look at One Earth in a second. And what we were talking about, animal concept, that's funny. Astra. AstraCoin, AstraPad, Astra Guild, Astra Network. We got a lot of stuff coming out here. Astra Network, or is it AstraCoin? Astra Protocol? I always go for the protocol, but I don't know. You know? You're going to have to kind of school me in on what Astra you want there. No clue. Let's take a look at GRT. GRT and oldie but goodie got smashed to the ground. It's supposed to be a beautiful project. It's supposed to be like the Google of the small chain, you know, of blockchain. You should be able to Google the information in the blockchain, get the info you need, right? GRT. I absolutely love this project. I thought it was amazing. And you know what? I still got faith in it. Look at this. This thing is completely bottomed. Nobody knows what it really does. I know that it's an amazing project. Like, really, really. I own a big bag of it. I really do. Because I believed in the project and the creators of it. And I don't think it's going anywhere. And I think it's going to actually have a substantial place in the blockchain. Just because nobody knows about it and the speculative price is what it is, the price of a coin really doesn't matter what it can do. This thing can go up 600, 490. That can 5x from where it's at. Back to the all-time high at 292. I was getting it at 30 cents, and it would do a 10x. You know, GRT on my radar. Graph Link Protocol. Or no, it's just Graph Link. Or, you know, the graph. Not Graph Link, but the graph. Sorry. And let's take a look at GLMR. But I like the graph and what it's going to do. Bigger time frames, you know. It's got to get above this resistance, though. Like, it really, like, before it can make any moves at all. Not my favorite to get into coins that are at the bottom of their barrels. It's never been my thing, you know. Let's take a look at GLMR here on KuCoin GLMR. And wow, we talked about GLMR pumping on the 1 week here. So look, we got a little move here for GLMR, and we nailed it. Look at that. Would you look at that? We nailed the GLMR. GLMR just kept moving. What a beautiful move. You know who's all over this was Stack McChain. Stack just spoon-fed us this thing. And you know, like every coin in the game, almost every coin's doing the retest. You see how many retests we found today? A lot of retests. So I'd look for GLMR for the retest. And I believe this thing could pump back up to the upside. Also learn a retest. Take a shot on the unknown kid. Take a shot on the retest. Best place to buy into a trade is the retest. If the 15 minutes low, yeah. If the 7 minutes low, I mean, retest is golden on that. Yeah. Bit of a cup and handle here as well on the 7-minute time frame. Cup and handle, are you kidding me? This man's out of his mind. That's not a cup and handle. He doesn't know how to trade. Get him to trading school immediately. He needs to join Crypto Crew University. That guy. You gotta love Steve though, right? I don't know. With his haircut, I don't know if I can learn from a guy like that. Nah, Steve's a nice guy. I'm just messing around. He's actually taught me a lot. I've watched his channel. I never joined the group, though. I didn't want to pay $3,000 for the gold bundle, you know? I figured I could teach you for way less money how to make gains, you know? Yeah, Steve and the gold bundle. They're always trying to get you for $3,000. They're going hard on you. So GLMR, bit of a cup and handle. Retesting here. Possible retest for GLMR. I'd be watching this possible retest for sure for GLMR. All right. Sorry about that. Figured I'd turn the sound off for that, you know. Didn't need to give you all the sound effects there, you know. Krill. What have you been doing, Krill? What's up with Krill? Let's take a look at Krill here. Deleted my old work. Let's see what's up with Krill. So Krill's just been slowly consolidating. Hasn't... Oh. Yeah. So look, I mean, one of the few coins it's like nice on the daily time frame right now. Look, came low, popped, came low again, touching the 21 on the daily. Not many coins are looking this sweet on the daily time frame. So it's only a matter of time, I believe, till Krill gets its love, gets its move, KRL. And also, as a decentralized exchange that popped off last month, I believe there'd be some more news coming. You could see this thing just do some damage. It's kind of a cup and handle. I don't know if I would... It's a very strange cup and handle. Like, you know, it's very forced. So even I'm going to have to say that. It's a forced cup and handle. Anything is possible, but I like what I'm seeing here. I'm going to delete that cup. It's just not legit. But let's take a look at here on the 1 hour time frame for Krill. And it's heading down, but didn't break a previous low. I like seeing that. It's kind of holding its own here. I'm personally in this trade, holding it for a, you know, patient pump to the upside. Just waiting my turn for Krill to pump. I believe it will. So there's Krill on my radar as well, KRL. We talked about, remember, CAT, K-A-T, possibly making a bit of a move too as well. K-A-T is on the radar. All right. Just waiting for the 1 hour to come on down low. That's another reason in my group I'm going to put out a call or a trade, but I'm also going to say wait for the 1 minute, wait for the 1 hour to kind of come on down, you know. So let's take a look at CAT. Bang, bang, bang. CAT, and then post that. I like what CAT's doing. But I got to put a disclaimer here. And if I say oscillator needs to reset the oscillator and you're my trading group, I say it needs to reset the oscillators. I'm saying that these stochastics RSI are up here and they need to come on down below the dotted line, back down, back below 20. They're up somewhere at the 70, 80 area. They need to come back down. Okay. Let's take a look at Alchemy Pay. Alchemy Pay. Alchemy Pay. Alchemy Pay. Alchemy Pay. Thank you so much for the $1.99 from Alchemy Pay, my man. Let's take a look at Alchemy Pay here. I mean, it looks like we missed the breakout already. It banged on them. A lot of coins look like this. Look, shoulder, head, and the shoulder. A lot of coins look just like this. Look, it's a cup and handle. Let me break it down. Semi cup and handy for sure. So you got your cup. You got your handle. Okay. You could even say a lot of times the head is when they just break the pattern, but they break you back in. That's what I've been learning throughout my life. Inverted head and shoulder. Measured move is the length of here to here. And you swing that up here. And look, I mean, that's insanity. Look at that. It's exactly where we went. Exactly where we went. The measured move. Inverted head and shoulder for Alchemy Pay. A little late to the table, man. Yeah. Already broke out. But you want to look at a smaller time frame and start building a flag or seeing something interesting. As Bitcoin getting sold off. PIVX had a bit of a nice pump. Let's take a look at if PIVX held it or did it give it all back. Wow, so PIVX actually could be flagging out here after the initial move. So we got a nice 11% out of PIVX. And look, you could look at it one way. You could look at it that it broke out and it's retesting. Or you could say that it's in like a bigger channel. Like this. Interesting. For PIVX, right? 1 hour does want to bounce back to the upside. That's, look, a cup and a handle, a tiny cup and handle inside the 7 minute. We look at it. See, there's your cup. There's your handle. Interesting. Jupe was a hot coin. CRPT's been on the radar a little bit. Did we get stopped out? Yeah, it didn't handle that. Got tight. Got really close, though. Got really close. Here, look at this. Bit of a cup and handle there as well, right? Everyone can see that. But, I mean, this is the tightness. Oh, man. Revain on my radar. Modify on my radar. Revain, look, it just keeps bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. You can see someone's not letting this go lower than that price. We saw that before for a lot of other coins, and then we saw a massive move to the upside. I would keep watching Revain because of that. Something I definitely kind of like reiterate here. Revain. See how it, you know, since I put it out, has not broken. A lot of trades would have broken by now, in my humble opinion. And look, it's made this tight channel. Like everything else, it either retesting or broke back in. It's funny, a lot of, almost everything. Trying to give you that second chance. Funny, Revain could do damage here on my radar. Revain getting tighter and tighter from the initial time that we put it out. Has never gone lower than that stop area. Revain for 23% gains coming Revain looking very bullish. I notice things in the charts because, you know, Revain looking very bullish. My nose is so itchy. Oh, just constant. Ooh, I like what I'm seeing for this. Fort Knoxter, look at this. It's following Bitcoin in almost exactly. It's in that exact tightness Bitcoin's in. And so kind of a symmetrical triangle could go either way. Wouldn't be surprised if this did more gains too. This has been on my radar for a while. All right. Fort Knoxter, 60% gains coming. If it can stay above 6.2, right, comes back maybe for a test of that. I mean, the 200-day moving average moving through the pattern. I like this. I like what I'm seeing here for Fort Knoxter. Looking scrumptious. FKX. Like, looking really nice. You know, it's following Bitcoin very closely. Respecting the support region. It's also just a hot coin when it starts to move. Lack of bearish momentum. You know, you can see that inside of the histogram there on the MACD, they're just not really, they're not as active as they would like to be. They could have brought us down lower. We've been kind of hanging out. 200-day moving average is moving through the bottom of the pattern. It's also a pretty good sign of life there. Definitely looking at these closely. It's almost enough to look at for the day. I mean, you could overwhelm yourself by being overstimulated by too many coins. Everything's kind of following. See, this is that same shape. See, there's your shoulder head. See, everything's kind of doing something similar or close. Any hot coins kind of trying to maintain market structure. And you can see the influence of Bitcoin inside of it. This coin's been hot too, Zcoin. And this is getting pushed by token metrics as well. Also, I feel like I don't know if I'm psychic or I have this, but like anyone could go over any coin, but I tend to find the coin that I feel like has that movement on that day, on that moment. And I remember coins in my mind at like almost right at the right time. Like I'll be thinking of something and I'll be like, oh yeah, that coin right now. And then bang, it'll come to my mind. Like Melos. I just thought about Melos token for whatever reason. Melos on the radar, right? Z is looking tight. Wow, we found a lot of coins today. And I'm telling you, when I put out 100x alts everywhere, I'm not joking. Like, we went over a few coins I believe that are gonna 100x, you know? Look, I actually am RMRK. I didn't even get to go over. Really like this project. Really, really beautiful project. Talked about it yesterday. We did put it out in this channel. Look, it broke down. Trying to double bottom. I said either it goes here or maybe it double bottoms. So maybe it's trying to double bottom here. Very similar to what Vulcan Forge did. Very similar to what Vulcan Forge did, right? Fear is on my radar, and fear just getting, you could say it's just getting tighter here. And it looks like Bitcoin must have just dropped a little bit. Let's take a look at our baby Bitcoin. What are you doing, Bitcoin? Yeah, you can see if total just dropped, Bitcoin just dropped. It's looking, I'm going to say 45,600. Something like that, right? I'm guessing. Oh, I was almost spot on. 45,007. But, you know, that's going to happen. 15 minutes going to reset. But that's the low. I mean, we're getting ready for entry. In my humble opinion, we're getting ready for an entry. Bottom of the channel. Low in that 15, right? 1 hour still could have room here. It's not done yet. Actually just did a bearish cross. I'd like to see it flip back up to the upside here when the 15-minute flips it. And we're double bottoming. And we're holding this channel here, 45,600 nicely. As I said before, as long as we hold 45,700, we remain bullish. It's a very iffy day, though, on a Monday, right? It's tough. It's tough. I always tell everyone, you don't even have to trade Sunday night into Monday. I find Wednesday's the most profitable day to trade. I keep looking at it. I'm going to try to find the best day to trade, but I believe it's Wednesday. The more I look at it, the more I break it down, it looks to be Wednesday to me, you know? XVS was hot. There's so many hot coins. It's just insane. And every dog has its day eventually when you have this many coins out there, you know? Every dog has its day. Like, SHR, what a sad case. STMX just banged, falling. Thank God I sold Waves BTC. Look, I sold Waves right up there. 13. Look, had you not sold Waves at the top for Bitcoin, like I was up there, I was like, man, that's a lot. I'm going to get Waves for Bitcoin right now. I'm going to get a lot of Bitcoin for my Waves. Had I not sold the top, look at this. I would have lost 35% Bitcoin. I mean, that's sad, right? So, and then you only get $6,000 worth of Bitcoin instead of $9,000 worth of Bitcoin. That's depressing. So I sold the top of Waves. Why? Look at the Waves BTC chart on the weekly. You got to sell weekly charts when they get hot. You have to. I sold the exact top in front of everybody, and I will teach you how to do this. I use the weekly chart, and I sell the high weekly. All right? It gets easier with time. Now that I've done this, I get rewarded for it. I'm going to keep selling high weeklies. What a good move I made, right? And look, it's just getting started. It shows that I probably made a really good decision here to sell high in the weekly. And maybe it pumps, who knows? But I did. I started with a $2,000 buy in Waves over a year and a half ago. It would go to 42. I got in at like $4 and $5. That would turn into like 18,000. I would sell half for $9,000. Beautiful move. Hold the rest. A year later, it would go to $9,000 in Bitcoin. I would sell it for Bitcoin and stash that Bitcoin. And now I got a fat bag of Bitcoin because of Waves. So shout out to Waves for turning $2,000 into 19,000, giving me liquidity and giving me more BTC. And that's why I play BTC pairs. And lately, it's going to be all BTC pairs all the time. If you jump in my group, we're going to give you a link. I'm not going to tell it right now because I want you to join the group. But if you jump into my group, we're going to give you a link where you can find every single pair that you need in every list and every exchange. It's an amazing list. It's going to blow your mind. Something you definitely need right away. So yeah, get into that. Get excited. That's going to blow your mind. All right. As well, we actually also teach cryptocurrency trading. We teach technical analysis trading that you could trade any market in the world. And here it is every single Tuesday from 3 to 5. I do a online course live. It's not something you buy and just play. I'm with you the whole time. You can ask me questions. You can feel my energy. You can be part of the vibration, and you can change your life. Jump on into this course. It's only $100. We don't ask a lot for you to invest in yourself. We just want you to change your life. I know you can. I'm waiting for you on the other side. Jump on in every Tuesday from 3 to 5. If you know about trading and you're good with that, but you want to know more about DeFi, you don't know how to make an LP token, you know nothing about PancakeSwap, Beefy Finance, or any of these beautiful places where you can make residual income on your money, check out this course. The MetaMask course, it's $125. A little more expensive because I believe it can pay you immediately. What you learn in this class, you can actually begin to get paid the second you're done. You can start going into a DeFi site and start earning passive income immediately. That course is the first Friday of every month and the last Saturday of every month, I believe. Yes, that's what it is. MetaMask course. Greg Page for the $199. Thank you, Greg Page. Much appreciated to you and yours. Sam, I pushed the like button, dude. Thanks, brother. Guys, I'm throwing cash at you. You just got to be able to catch it. Right? My man, Finbook. C-Duff, thanks, Gina. It never goes through in my bank. I'll send Sam the chat in BTC. EJ can slap it on the list if it agrees. Let's take a look at MBL. ASTR. Okay. ASTR and MBL. Shout out to Greg Page, my man. I'm in the Patreon. Wish I had that list. Oh, wait, I do because I'm in the Patreon. Join today. I know, right? That list is crucial. Crucial. And you can get any list you want on any exchange. That's that site right there. And to all my mods watching, I just want everyone to know I can be like the crazy, like the crazy guy, right? Post for me, or post with me in the lifer chart. And then I'm like, you're overposting, don't post enough. But again, I just think I think 20 charts a day is pretty legit. However, Renier, because you're on a different time frame, by all means, you can go in between 1 and 6 a.m. because I'm asleep. So, you know what I'm saying? Hold us down when we're asleep. That's awesome. Lifer, use residual yield, passive yield. Using the words income could potentially cause liabilities for you. No, I have a lawyer. That's not true, Logan. Thank you. Appreciate you, though. Legends Hats. $20 super chat from Legend Hats, man. That's amazing. Thank you. Should I slap it on the list? residual yield, and passive yield. Shift. Lifer's 99 Trading Group, amazing 24/7 research, Lifer charts and videos, beginners TA learning library, traders from around the world, elite charts and ideas. Jump on in right away. I'm only in when you guys are sleeping. My man. Shout out to San Hoddle, my dude. It's all good. I understand what you were saying. Thank you. Yeah, because I don't want people not to post then. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll be like, oh, now I'm not going to post. And that's like, oh, you know, it's like, dang. I got, you know, we have a good thing going, and then I lose a good thing that I got running. You know, it's just funny. Heart, please. What does that mean? Asian sesh. Yeah, that's what happens to you, my man. Let's take a look at ASTR here. ASTR. But just trying to show you how I sold the top of waves. You got to learn how to sell. You got to learn how to sell. I'm still learning every day, you know. We listen daily. Wendizzle, you are changing lives. Jordan, Brady, and Sam are all the GOATs. We love you, man. I can't believe you're putting me with Jordan and Brady. That's ridiculous. Life is under the weather, so we need to weather the storm. You're funny, man. Heart, please. So ASTR Network banged on them. Look at that. In the last week, that would have been a nice play for my BTC. Put one Bitcoin in here and turned it into damn near 1.5, 2.5 BTCs. Doesn't give you much on the indicators here. The daily is tripping on us. Needs to come back down. So what I do here, I don't touch it till it touches the 21-day moving average, because that's what it has to do. Has to interact with this white line before it can kind of keep moving. So what I do is I walk away. I assess what I think will happen. I bring this back down where I think it'll go. And then I put an alert right here on the stochastics RSI, and I don't touch it again till that alert hits. When that alert hits, I will look at this again, ASTR. It's also for Tether here. Same scenario here on the daily. It boomed up. It's overbought. It's not time to look at it. You want to let that thing hang out. You don't want to chase green candles like that at all. At all, okay? At all. Stay away from that. You do whatever makes you happy. I would personally stay away from it. Okay. MBL, Maple. MBL, actually, not Maple, but MBL banged on them. See, Maple is different. Look at it. It's low on the daily. See, ASTR is right here. See where we got? Like, we're somewhere up in here. You could be doing one of these, but it's more highly unlikely. Look at smaller time frames to figure that out, though, if it's going to keep climbing on the high dailies, is what I mean by that. Then you made your bearish divergence, and you eventually fell to the downside. However, you have this nice support region that you've hit before, and you're bouncing. You got this nice falling wedge, too, that could make a bit of a move. Interesting. That's a bit of a cup and handle there for MBL. Could make a move here. The daily suggests you're getting ready for a pump. Like, you're finally you're at the end. And this thing, when it pumps hard. Someone loves to trade this. Is it Gina Bombina? Someone in my group loves to trade this MBL. Possibly 125% gains coming out of MBL. 1 hour is low, 4 hours low. Every single time frame is low. Doesn't mean it's going to do it for sure, but it's got all the bells and whistles that I look for when I'm entering a trade. So, high risk, high reward for sure. Always use a stop loss. Let's take a look here for MBL. You ever looking at analysts, researchers? I believe in my TA, and I put you on Overline Network. You ever looking for analysts and researchers? I believe in my TA, and I put you onto Overline Network. I mean, I'm looking for a lot of people all the time. Start sending me your charts, DM me on Discord, I guess, and start sending me your charts. If I think they're amazing and you send them every day and you look consistent. But I'm a consistent guy. Like 4 days around, 5 days around. I need to see you around for a month or two to know that you're really there. Smash the likes up to 400, baby. Learn to jump out of that coin, and it's profitable. Exactly. Learn to jump. My man, my girl. It usually tests resistance twice. MBL. So it's going to bing, bing, and gone, right? Hey, I'm all over it today. I like it. I like what I'm looking at here for MBL. Yeah, Gina plays this one. I knew someone in my group was always like, every couple of weeks, someone's like, nailed it again. MBL did it for me again. And I'm like, man, I want to get in on this MBL move. Like, this looks like it's too much fun, Let me get down on this one. So now it's an official, you know, 20% stop. I mean, the stop's a little iffy. I don't have perfect placement there on support and resistance lines. This is strictly entertainment, people. We will put you to the test. Yeah, we will. Pikes Peak has nothing on Verona Blend. I got you, bro. I got you. Thanks, Rodney. Shout out to Patrick Pekela. We love you, Patrick. The double P's. P-double, man. Just like Paul Pierce. We love you, brother. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate all the super chats and all the love. Little lackluster with energy today. Can we get that energy up? Just because I'm down doesn't mean we all got to be down. I went over ASTR already. We nailed it. Thank you, East Jordan, for ASTR. We went over that one. Appreciate it. What should I buy today? I have a pocket full of Bitcoin burning a hole in my pocket. I know, right? Which kind of coffee beans are good for crypto traders? I need something strong and aromatic and creamy. Any suggestions? Someone just told you. If you're ever looking for analysts, researchers, I believe in my TA and I put you on Overline Network. Dylan, you're the man, dude. I put myself on Overline. I showed up every day. You showed up too. No, I'm just, I appreciate it. I get it. Bro, you were up there with the other greats, no doubt. Your skills are untouchable in the trading game, bro. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. You're the man, dude. We listen daily, Wendizzle, and you're changing laws. So I like MBL because it's low on every single time frame. Okay? MBL is low on every single time frame. Still doesn't mean it's going to pop. But it's low on every time frame. It is on Binance and I believe Bolsadex. Let's just take a look here for a second. I want to find out where else I can see this thing. I don't even know what it is. MBL. Oh, Movie Block. I actually like this project. I owned a little bit at one point. I think I still own some Movie Block. Okay. Wow, it's got a quant address. I like that. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, that's really interesting. Binance, BitThumb, Gate.io, and Coin1, and also Bolsadex. Check out Bolsadex. Crypto news, April 4th. Elon Musk buys Twitter stake. A worrying Trezor scam. Oh, let's look at, there's a Trezor scam. I own a Trezor, so that worries me. What's going on with Trezor? Today's headlines. Trezor uses targeted by convincing email scam. So be careful. Scam emails pretending to be from Trezor have been sent over the weekend, with one recipient describing the message as the best phishing attempt I've seen in the last few years. The hardware wallet manufacturer is urging its customers not to open any emails that are sent by non-reply at Trezor.us. Trezor said that the mailing list for an opt-in newsletter hosted by MailChimp appeared to have been compromised. One person shared a screenshot of the fraudulent message warning, "I am really lucky I don't have Trezor, because if I had, I would probably actually downloaded that update." Yo, that's creepy. I was messing with my Trezor just this weekend. That kind of creeps me out. And I was looking for an update on the site. I didn't click any emails, but if I got an email, they probably would have got me. Honestly, like, that's creepy. That's really creepy. Never answer an email at all. At all. Only get your updates from the site when you plug in your thing, you know, when you plug in your hardware wallet. Metaverse could be a $13 trillion market by 2030. I'm telling you right now, we're entering something crazy. 5 billion people could use the metaverse by 2030. According to the new Citigroup report, the bank analysts also believe the metaverse economy could be worth up to $13 trillion in the years ahead. In an in-depth report, experts said the true size of the market will depend on whether these cutting-edge platforms can be accessed through PCs, game consoles, and smartphones, and not just those who use virtual reality headsets. But there are challenges. Citi says the world's current internet infrastructure is unsuitable for building a fully immersible content streaming metaverse environment, and huge upgrades are needed. Crypto suspects face 40-year jail sentences. Prosecutors in Turkey want 21 people suspected of being involved in a crypto exchange collapse to be sentenced to 40,000 years for each of their crimes. According to DHA news agency, thousands of victims have been identified since Thodex went bust. At current exchange rates, it's estimated they lost 24 million. The trading platform CEO, Faruk Faith Ozer, who has reportedly fled to Albania, was named in the incident, along with his older brother and sister. All the defendants have been charged with establishing and managing. Why would you want to go on the run for the rest of your life? I'd rather be broke and just sit on a beach and beg for money and ask people to feed me than do something and run for the rest of my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like tiring to run for the rest of your life. It's just not worth the money. Don't these people think about that? You get the money and then you run for the rest of your life. Like, unless your mother was going to die and you needed to give her a liver transplant or something, which, I mean, you had to do what you had to do. I get it. But that's the only reason. Like, someone in your family's going to die and you need to do what you need to do. That is it. There's no other reason for me to just risk my freedom. Just not, money is not a reason to risk your freedom, everybody. Such a foolish thing. Your freedom is all you have in this world. It's everything. So look, we're flagging here on Luna. We're flagging on Luna. We talked about Luna here. So we talked about Luna right here. Getting into Luna at about 93. It's 110 now. It did its thing. It did the retest. It made its move. It's getting high on the daily, though. However, lately the daily's been kind of forgiving. We've been seeing pumps out of that. 1 hour right now, it's in a flag. So if you love Luna, I think there's better out there because it just, you know, it's not going to move that big for how much money comes into it. But Luna's a beautiful project, and the measured move for Luna is 136. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. IOST, I hold bags of it. Absolutely love it. Took a beat down. Dang. They brought it to 5.5 and brought it all the way back down to 3.6. What are they doing to IOST, man? They made it scrumptious, but you know what? To me, it bottomed. Like, these are your first bottoms here when you're high on the daily, and then you do these. So, like, see what happens. You got to look back in time. You got low on the daily, you pumped. You got low on the daily again, you pumped. And then look, when the daily was this high, and everyone's worried, oh, we're going to come back down, but you don't. What you do is you kind of squiggle and wiggle, and you find another high, and then you just keep moving. And I believe we're right here for IOST. We're at that high. The daily's pointing down, but we're never going to go down here again. We're just going to keep squiggling and wiggling till IOST gets to all-time highs. I believe this is a great project. The Internet of Things, IOST, could do damage. I love IOST. I've been in it since half a penny, so I'm still holding a 7X, and I believe this thing will do huge damage. When it went to its high at 9, 18X in total for IOST, so complete damage for IOST. Beautiful move. Love your work. Can you look at DAP Radar? Thank you. Shout out to David Ross. Love your work, Dave. I don't know what you do, but I think if you had work, I would love it. Somebody hurts my family, I forfeit my freedom. Shout out to K-Dub, man. I love you, brother. That's what the metaverse needs, a game console that also mines while playing. EXRD and XTZ. Wow, Super Chats coming in. Gina, I sent 2 Super Chats that never went up here. Try. So then I just sent it to his BTC wallet. Thank you, C-Duff. What did you ask for, C-Duff? Your insight made me 26% on ORAI. Thank you. Mirror Protocol looks good to my Stokes on all time frames. Look out. Look okay. Can you please have a peek? We'll take a look at Mirror. You're the man, dude. Much respect to Billy Dickens, my man Billy Dickens. Love you, Billy. James Papagiannis, thanks for shouting out my bro last night, Alex Papa, and the gain on AMP. Honey Money, baby. Oh, wow, we got another guy. So we got 2 brothers, James Papagiannis and Alex Papa. And look, we still have the form here. Where? No, I would like to eat something soon. So look at Alex. Alex, we still have the sign that my daughter made for your brother last night. She must have heard what was going on in the live, and she just tapped on me, and she handed me this, and it said, Heart Alex. So, John, man, so happy to see the Papagiannis brothers all the way from Greece hanging out with me. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Let's take a look at EXRD. You guys are making me feel better. Honestly, you're making me feel better. The interaction, the vibrations, the feelings, making me feel great. EXRD. I believe EXRD is going to pump. Look at the tight channel it's making. Only a matter of time for EXRD to bang on them. Shoulder, head, possible a right shoulder too. I've seen that play out as such. It's getting tight. EXRD reminder. EXRD reminder on that daily time frame. 4 hour wants to flip for you. 1 hour wants to do damage. I like what I'm seeing for EXRD. Look at that tight pennant. We've been talking about it. It just keeps getting tighter and tighter. Look how it's such beautiful market structure right there. 200-day moving average, tight moving averages. 200-day is moving through the bottom of that pattern. You got the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily all low on EXRD. EXRD, baby. And shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. 400 likes. We did it. 400 likes. You people are unbelievable. Unbelievable. Shout out to anyone who jumped on into the Discord. Can I get some feedback? Anyone from the group? How are you liking Discord? Let me know. How are you guys and gals? How are you ladies and gents? How are you lifers and lovers of life? How are you all liking Discord? Is it making sense to you? Is it easier to obtain the information? Let me know. And be honest, maybe you love your little bubbles on Telegram. I don't know, but let me know. How do you feel about Discord? Let us know. Let us know. EXRD looking absolutely beautiful. Thank you for putting EXRD on the radar. So cool. And here's my jam. That's what the metaverse needs. A James. Yeah. Let's take a look at XTZ. You know, XTZ, man, lackluster. I learned about this coin when it first was an ICO, Tezos. You know, to me, it should produce so much better gains, and I don't know. It went all the way to that high. Remember back then, it went to like 12 or 14, did damage. 8.86, didn't even know, $8, $9. I think it went higher than that. I might be looking at the wrong chart here, the KuCoin chart. XTZ, USD. It was first really on Coinbase back in the day, right? Yeah. Where was its high? $12, right? And then all the way back to 8 beans. I mean, it's in a giant cup and handle if we look at it on the 5-day. But even the 5 days overbought, which is interesting. It doesn't mean it can't keep moving there, but, you know, you're in a falling wedge that broke out on the 5-day. You're going to have to make a crazy move up. Bit of a cup and handle. I believe the whole market will, if Bitcoin goes, you know, not if, but when. It's not if, but when. When Bitcoin finally reclaims its all-time highs, like every coin's going to go up with it. Every coin. That's what they do. It's a bit of a cup and handle here for XTZ. Measured move would make it back to 9 beans. What is it looking like on the smaller time frames, like right now? 1 hour may actually pump here, but you're getting that rounded top. You're in that same thing. Bitcoin's got the shoulder. See, everything's kind of, they don't all look exactly the same, but Bitcoin's like moving through all the patterns, you know? And again, if Bitcoin decides to break 46,000, it's going to take every single setup that I just posted and take it to the ground. All right? Every single setup is going to go right to the ground. All right? Now, this could make a move on the 1 hour. I think there's better out there right now, in my humble opinion. You know? Wow, we went over a lot today. I'm exhausted. It's 11:50. I did start a little later because I was under the weather. Barely could get out of bed this morning. I was like, my head was just pounding. DAP Radar and Mirror and LPT. Let's take a look at DAP Radar. DAP.com. Okay, we got to go and kind of do a deep dive. Let me just jump into Mirror real quick because I love Mirror and I look at it a lot. And I just want to know what's up with Mirror. Fear. Look at Fear here. Getting tight in the channel. See this? Fear could make a bit of a move. Let's take a look at Mirror. Again, though, all eyes watching Bitcoin. If Bitcoin can't hang, it's going to take the whole market down. That's the sad thing about it. You know? So, look, we got Mirror in a very tight channel. Let's take a look at the daily. I believe it was one of the few coins that was resetting on the daily. It was starting to push up. Look at Mirror. Yeah, Mirror's ready to rock. I mean, I could see 62% gains coming out of Mirror. All right? And that kind of couples with Mirror protocol. I mean, Anchor protocol as well. So, Mirror on the daily looking nice. You want to zoom out to boom out. You know what I'm saying? So, look at the bigger time frames. Learn how to trade every time frame by itself. Like, learn how to trade just the daily. And what I want to teach you about as low daily is this. Look, the last time the daily got low, you got multiple plays on the smaller time frames. So look, I'm going to juxtapose Mirror here on the left side on the daily. But I'm going to show you what it looks like on the smaller time frames as well. You got to do this a lot. You want to be looking at the daily and the smaller time frames at the same time. Why? What does this do? Well, it kind of shows you the opportunities that are abound. All right? So look, as the daily start to go up, we're right here. This is going to give us the daily on this time frame, though. And look, it's going to put us right where we were. So look, we were right here when we eventually bottomed out right there. And there's your moves. And these are your moves on the 1 hour time frame. So like the 1 hour, my whole point is when the daily's moving up, you can scalp better on the daily. Of course, that just moved on me. I don't know why. So once you establish a low daily, you may get 4 or 5 scalps in the 1 hour. You get what that's what I'm just trying to point these things out to you. See, like, you can trade this, trade this, trade this, trade this. You can just trade this chop. See, while this daily went sideways and up. See, the daily was low here and we went up. That move right there. And this is what you could be trading, this falling wedge, that falling wedge. So, like, this falling wedge hit on the 1 hour because the daily was also low. So that's why you played it. You weren't high on the daily. But once you got high on the daily, see what I'm saying? And so that's kind of how it works. You know, you don't want to force it. You don't want to force it. Alert on scallop. And I got alerts all over the place every 5 seconds. You want to lose alerts all the time. Alerts are going to help you get where you need to go. 400 rupees, man. Can you look at MBOX? They have Movers launching on the 6th. Walter Cotino. Much respect to you and yours, man. Thank you so much, MBOX. So there's Mirror Protocol. Yeah, Mirror is nice on the daily. Highly likely to get a bit of a move here. Mirror Protocol on the daily time frame. All right. And then you can zoom into smaller time frames and you can work the trade. You see what I'm saying? I'm not your father. I'm just here to teach you how to do it. And then you got to be able to do it yourself. It's like riding a bicycle. You know what I'm saying? It's like riding a bicycle. Is that Michael Pa with another 200? Michael, why you... Michael. Dang it, Michael, you keep making me rich. Michael, you realize if everyone gave $200, today there's 300... We had 389 people on the live, right? I was going over this the other day. I just love assuming this idea. 389. If everyone gave $200 today, 77. Oh, no, wait. $389 times $200. About to say. No. 389 people times $200. Wait, why is that not? Wait, yeah, if 10 people gave me, it would be $2,000. Yeah, wow. 77 grand in a day. So if everyone here gave me $200, I would have made 77 grand. And then if I live streamed every day, that would be $28 million. So Michael Pa, you're giving me $28 million. Because of the instruction here, the growth is enormous. I appreciate the knowledge. Michael Pa, man. Dude, Michael Pa. Dude, I cannot believe how many times you throw $200 super chats at me. I am in awe. Like, invite me to your Bruce Wayne mansion. Unbelievable. Like, unbelievable. Like, that just upped the ante for the day. Like, imagine his gains, man. Whoa, look at these balls. Look at these bosses. I know, right? Wow, DAP radar. That's really true. I can't even, 300. Yeah, times 200 is 60 grand. I still can't believe that. So if everyone gave $200, I would have made 80 grand today. Isn't that insane? Just the idea that it could happen. It's the idea that it's possible. I'm in a forum where it's absolutely possible. It didn't happen today, but it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, Michael Pa. You're the man, dude. Let's take a look at DAP, Radar, LPT, and MBOX. And now you made me realize, like, my wife, one of my assistants said, just take the day off. Are you kidding me? He literally said that. I could not believe it. Take the day off. I was like, dude, are you serious? Like, no. We've never taken a day off, and we don't plan on it. Since this live stream really started kicking, 400, what live are we on right now? Live number like 400 and some odd, 432 without a break, baby. 100x alts everywhere. I mean, how many alts did we just go over? It's absolutely absurd. What a beautiful thumbnail. That has the energy. Look at the energy on that thing. That thing's insane. Really, really nice. DAP radar, an Ethereum address. Wish it had better than that. Let's take a look at it, where it's at here. Is it on KuCoin? No. SushiSwap, XDC, Mex Global, and Crypto.com. It's called Radar, though. Interesting. Radar, DAP radar. Let's see if it comes up here. Is that Ion? Oh, yeah, Aeon. That thing banged on him. Wow. So radar for Tether on Huobi. Okay. Well, it's getting tight. inside of the, wow. So we talked about it maybe breaking out, and it did. We formed this, said it could go up or down. That was your measured move. It went down. It did not. It went up. Thank goodness. Every coin goes up, I guess, right? No. But it's in a tight pattern here. It broke out with the head just following that Bitcoin move. This thing could move. It could. 1 hour is a little Let's see what the 4 hour is doing. 4 hours ready to move. Let's see what the daily's doing. Daily's overbought, man. It's got to come back down to that 21. I personally won't touch it until the daily resets, but anything is possible. It could still pump. I just go by the probabilities. That's all. The probabilities. LPT and MBOX. Live peer. This thing is hot. This thing is hot, and honestly, they've been talking about it where on token metrics. It's ready to go on the daily. This thing, it gives me that je ne sais quoi. It's starting to round the bottom. Rounded bottoms pay the bills, right? So you're starting to get this rounded bottom. It's a nice move here, all right? And you're in that falling wedge. Another nice move. And you're low on the daily time frame. I mean, every coin that's been doing this has eventually made massive gains. So hasn't popped yet, is a known coin, gets pushed by token metrics. Like, what else more do you need? This thing has a lot of info behind it. It has a lot of push. I could definitely see this doing in like the next 2 to 3 weeks. Wouldn't be surprised if you made 200% gains on this. Anything is possible. You could also go to zero. Anything is possible. I'm not a financial advisor. You'd have to look at this yourself, reassess the risk, chart it out. If you like what you're seeing, then it is, something you might want to look at. To me, it kind of says a little something, right? There's a few things that are kind of ringing for it that I like to see here for LPT. Let's take a look at the bigger time frame. Like, the smaller 4 hour looks good. 1 hour's low too as well. Wow. I mean, wow. Every single time frame wants to blast off on this. Doesn't mean it's going to just because they're low, but it's, and it's following that same idea. That's like everything's following this Bitcoin move. Looks like Bitcoin may be dumping a little bit now too. But LPT's on my radar. What I do here, just to keep it fresh, I'll keep like an alert, like really close. I'll keep an alert really close here, and I'll be watching it for sure for the next couple of days. Then you can also go to like the 1 hour, and you can slap an alert here when the 1 hour resets, like comes up, just to keep me relevant to the trade, keep me relevant to the coin. I like what I'm seeing there for LPT. All right. Let's take a look at MBOX, and then I'm out of here for the day, everybody. MBOX, and then I'm out of here for the day. Bang, bang, bang. Let's take a look at MBOX. When do you think TradingView will have their mobile app synced to the brokers? It sucks to have manually enter my trades. Thank you. Really? I don't want to do that, honestly. And you can do that. I know people that do that. They link to the brokers. You can do that already. I know people that trade right on TradingView. Yeah. You can link to the brokers right now. So MBOX, honestly, looking bullish from what you're talking about. Look at that. I mean, that's tight. That's very tight. MBOX, bit of a cup and handle there too. I could see MBOX making a gain not too long from now, getting very, very tight. All eyes on Bitcoin. All eyes on Bitcoin, but I like MBOX for a move. Write this down, rechart it. And we went over Cardano already as well. Shout out to Michael Ba again for the $200 super chat. Shout out to all the $199 super chats. Every little bit helps. Don't think just because you don't throw 200 that we don't love you. It's awesome. Look at this $5. Thank you so much. Look at this $5. Thank you so much. Like this $2 from David Ross. Thank you so much, David. Your $2 may be bigger than Michael Ba's 200. We don't know where you're coming from. Thank you so much for the love, David. Thank you so much. I just want everyone to know. Just because we got big super chats, we love the little ones. XTZ, if you get a chance, shout out to Tokyo Sex Whale in the house. Didn't see you slide by, my man. Shout out to Tokyo Sex Whale in the game. Love you, brother. Thank you for being here. Shout out to everybody on the live and Greg Page for the $199, man. Thank you so much for the love. Everybody, thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you are already doing the right thing. You're taking care of your education. You're getting it in. You're not wasting time watching cat videos. You're not playing games. You're doing the right thing. 45,600. So we broke. Look, we did break. Let's just see here. So the bulls need to hold 45,700. We really need to hold this level here. Desperately. This is it. This is it here. We got a little bit of bullish divergence forming. Look at it. It's got that double divergence. You got swing down to swing down, but you got to swing flatter, not as much. That's class B or C. Dang near. We go to 15-minute. It looks like it's kicking in. And no, it did not. 1 hour actually is stronger there. 1 hour is stronger there with the divergence. Interesting. Slight divergence there. That could actually play. Last time we had it, we got the pump. 1 hour is getting low again. 1 hour came all the way down again at the bottom of the pattern. I am bullish on Bitcoin right now. If anybody, I just want to let you know, I'm bullish on Bitcoin. I long when the 15-minute and the 1 hour are low. That's my style. I would long right there. And that means I would open up positions in the altcoins. So I'm bullish that the altcoins are going to get that leg up. Bitcoin's going to get the move. The probability is in our favor. So I play the probability. So, hey, Bitcoin to the moon. Let's get a big push up here off of 45,700. Bitcoin, baby, Bitcoin. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. I love you all. Crypto is life. Be safe. Have a wonderful day. Join the Patreon if you want. Links are in the video below. Email cryptolifers@gmail.com if you want to pay in crypto. Why not? This is a crypto community, peer-to-peer. Jump on into the trading group. I just posted a bunch of setups. I got analysts posting setups. We got an amazing community. Look how beautiful and set up it is. It's just so neat, right? You can get into the learning library and you can learn everything I'm teaching you. I'm putting out tutorials all day and things that are just coming through my mind. I'm giving you life coaching ideas, always helping you out, always bringing the love, always bringing it. Look, you got TA questions. You can ask any question you want. You can post any chart you want and ask about the chart. Someone will be there for you and say that, they'll give you information. You can @ me so I can see what it is. Let me know. Let me know, everybody. Let me know. So jump on in. Look at the learning library. People are just going crazy. Low Stokes, but daily is overbought on Racify. I like that, Cosmic Gate. Look at you getting it in. Posting chart. Look, GSXS is moving. KDON is moving. Donkey, right? I love that you're getting it in. Cosmic Gate, man. Look at all the charts you're posting. I love that. That's how you get good, everybody. You start posting charts. You can't replicate just doing the work. There's nothing you can do but do the work. Shout out to everybody here. Michael, again, for the $200. Unbelievable. Everybody, have a great day. I love you all. You made me feel better. I'll see you on the next live stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. Have a wonderful day. Be safe.